Good morning, friends. I deem it a honor and privilege to stand before you as the 62nd President of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India on this happy occasion, on the occasion of this convocation ceremony being conducted here in this beautiful city, Chandigarh. My compliments and congratulations to all of you. A very warm welcome to this great profession, a profession which is looked upon with high esteem, a profession which is popular, a profession which the entire world is looking at. I think this is a very, you can say, a moment which you'll cherish for your lifetime. And we are very happy that we have the distinguished presence of the parents of our members. On behalf of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, I extend a very warm welcome to all our distinguished invitees, our parents of our members who are here. I can only say thanks to all of you for having motivated our members to study hard, work hard for the examination, because today the CA examination is one of the toughest examination, and if all of them are sitting here ready to receive the convocation credentials, I think a lot of credit should go to you for the support you have extended. I think we should give them a big round of applause. Friends, having said this, we had the distinguished presence of our council members from the northern region, and of course Honorable Vice President Mr. Manoj Fadnis will be taking over the baton from me on the 12th of February 2015. I can only say yes, the profession is in safe hands, and in our Honorable Vice President we'll be able to see a lot of reforms taking place in the accounting sector, especially in the implementation of Ind AS, which I'm sure will put the country, our country, on the global map. Today, India is looked as the global hub of accounting professionals. 2,35,000 chartered accountants, 8,35,000 students. I think it's a big number. No other professional body other than the American Institute of Certified Public Accountant can boast of such numbers. And India is looked upon as a favorite destination for offshoring. We have seen the IT revolution, but the next 10 years would be the accounting revolution, and that is when you people have entered the course at the right time. Right time because today what is happening is India is a happening economy. India as a country is doing well. We have a new government. We have a dynamic Prime Minister. We have a Finance Minister who has lot of praise for the profession. We had him on the Chartered Accountants Day on the 1st of July, and Mr. Arun Jaitley showered lot of praises on the profession. So everything is good for us. Now it's time for us to see how best we can contribute to the growth and development to the nation. We as a profession have committed to the Honorable Finance Minister that we are there 24/7 in helping them to kickstart the economy, in helping them to see that we as a country do extremely well. I think all of us present here have a very important role to play, especially all of you here. The reason is you're all new, you're all updated on the latest developments in the profession, and today the profession is getting into a specialization mode. As Mr. Vijay Gupta rightly said, you need to look at new avenues where you could specialize. We have 13 certification courses for all of you. You could get into forensic audit, fraud detection. The new Companies Act mandates fraud reporting by the statutory auditor. Currently, statutory auditor reports only to the central to the shareholders. Now we need to go a step forward and report to the central government. So forensic audit and fraud detection is emerging as one big new area for all of you. Then IFRS 2015, it's optional, and 2016 it's mandatory. The finance minister has made a big bang announcement in the budget, and it is essential for each one of you present here to learn these new reporting standards. The reason is you will have a lot of opportunities in India, outside the country. The moment you say you are IFRS proficient, you go to an industry, go to a campus, there'll be a lot of companies looking at talent amongst you or having the knowledge of IFRS. So you should be smart enough to understand what the industry wants, and that is when you can be successful in life. So specialization has set in. You need to decide whether you want to get into practice, whether you want to get into industry. If you want to get into practice, whether direct taxes, indirect taxes, international taxation. If you want to get into industry, what sort of an industry, whether it's a manufacturing industry, IT, ITS, retail, telecom, infrastructure, so many new sectors have opened up. It is for you to decide which sector you have to work in. Friends, this is the time for you to take the right decision, because whatever decision you take now would impact the rest of your professional life. I am very confident you'll choose the take the right decision, and we at the institute are there 24/7 to support you. Having said this, four of our council members from your own region, the northern region according to us is one of the most active regions, doing extremely well. We have the presence of all our regional council members here, and Mr. Vijay Gupta, who is the coordinator of this convention in Chandigarh, is currently a member of the examination committee. Yesterday, as you all know, we announced the CA results for the final examination. The results have been better than your batch, right? And but only thing what I could tell you that yes, as an examination committee, when we interact with the examiners, one thing that is coming out very clear is that there's a feeling that the students are not preparing from the study material, because many students would approach you, how did you become a chartered? You need to give a message to all of them very clearly. If you want to pass the CA examination, please prepare from the study material, because study material helps them to understand the concepts well. Just going to tuition notes is not adequate. This is a message which all of you should give to your friends who are preparing for the examination. We want better pass percentage. We want more and more members to come in, because today India is having a demand for more than 5 lakh chartered accountants. So we need chartered accountants, but we need smart chartered accountants. We don't want to just have chartered accountants who are not smart. The mere fact, if all of you have passed in the 3.11%, I can only say you're all smart brains, super smart brains, and you have been successful in this examination. So we need to keep up this, the standard of the examinations. And Mr. Vijay Gupta has been doing an excellent job as a member of the examination committee, ensuring that our examination, which is one of the best in the world, continues to do well. Yes, the message is that the CA examinations are tough and will continue to be tough. That is a message which all of you should tell your friends. Naveen Ji is a chairman of the peer review board currently. Mr. Naveen has been putting a lot of work in enhancing the quality of professional work. Today, the industry is looking at your work. The entire society is watching how chartered accountants are doing their role. Here, that is where Mr. Naveen Gupta ensures the quality of professional work that is delivered to the client is up to the mark, how audit working papers are prepared. And I would like to compliment him for the good work that he's doing. Sanjay Agarwal is the chairman of the WTO committee. Recently, in our interaction with the officials of the Ministry of Commerce, he is looking at creating a scenario where India could be the global hub for accounting professional. A lot of export of services took place in the IT industry. So we are looking at why not export of services from the accounting sector. Why don't we as a country look at a back office destination for payroll, accounting, ERP and various other things. Sanjay Agarwal is working on this project. Sanjeev Chaudhary is a member of the executive committee where all decisions are taken, and I can only say that yes, they all been doing extremely well, and their contribution has been immense to the to the performance of the current year. Umakant Mehta, the chairman of the Chandigarh branch, thanks to you, sir, for the hospitality you've been providing to us since morning. And I can say I love coming to Chandigarh. This is my third visit to Chandigarh. Last year I was here for the 2 convocations. This is my third visit, and every time I come, I really find the love and hospitality of the members locally excellent. Friends, now that it's time for you to march ahead in your career, because life is one big journey. I qualified in 1990. I was never keen to become a chartered accountant, but one fine day when I landed up in a orientation program, even though my father was a chartered accountant, I was keen to do MBA. But one fine day when I landed up in a orientation program, I decided I should become a chartered accountant, and I cleared in my first attempt. 1990 to 2014 has been one long journey for 24 years, and I can only say life has been excellent as a CA. There's so much of recognition for all of you. Even to this day, people respect you, people would be happy to greet you. I'm sure all of you would have seen in the last 2 months, your parents are happy that your son is a chartered accountant, my daughter is a chartered accountant. Entire friend circle look upon you with high esteem. Recognition for you is high, and this recognition would continue for the rest of your life. That is the best thing in our profession. In fact, recently when I was traveling from Bangalore to Delhi, I had the opportunity of traveling with the captain of the Indian cricket team, Mr. Mahendra Singh Dhoni. It so happened my seat was just next to him. I thanked my stars that I was fortunate to sit next to the Indian cricket captain. I just introduced myself. I said I'm a chartered accountant, president of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. He only said he was very happy and keen to meet me, and he said, Mr. Raghu, your profession is doing an excellent job. There's a lot of commitment that your profession has shown for the growth and development of the nation, And what impressed me most was the good words he spoke about the profession. So what I mean to say, society recognizes us, and it is absolutely essential to keep in mind. And as our earlier speaker says, whatever statements you make from now on as a CA, it's very important. Don't make casual statements. Please be guarded in your statements, because whenever you speak on some issues, they expect you to give you a proper answer. Someone might ask you something about a tax change, a change that has taken place in the union budget. You need to be smart enough to give them the right answer. Don't be very casual and guide them in the wrong way. So there's a lot of responsibility that is given on you being a chartered accountant, and I'm sure you'll be able to do well. Friends, we at the institute are putting our best efforts. As Manoj rightly said, you need to learn, you need to relearn. A lot of tax reforms in the offing. GST is coming, direct tax code is coming, IFRS is there, the Companies Act, which was not a part of the curriculum. So what we have decided is, we thought we should bring learning at your doorstep. Today we have leveraged on technology extensively. We have a ICA mobile app that connects 150,000 CAs. We have a knowledge gateway where all the knowledge content of the institute is put on the knowledge portal. We have a ICA video podcast where when you're going, let us say you're traveling in a train, you're going in a flight, you can view the videos of some of the subjects of eminent speakers. You have what is known as a digital library. You can order publications online. For the students, we have launched a cloud campus. We have embraced social media. We have done Google Hangouts to the members. We have gone the full 360 degree, whatever is available. We have e-learning courses. We have webcasts. We want to deliver learning at your doorstep. That is known as future learning. Gone are the days when I qualified in 1990. We used to go to a seminar hall and attend the conference. Today, the young generation CAs are no longer interested to go to seminar halls. They want to have learning at their doorstep. And we at the institute have realized this, understood your expectation, and we have embraced technology to provide learning at your doorstep. My request to each one of you is visit the website, find out all our technology initiatives and start using them. And I can tell you all this will help you in your campus. Friends, 10 things which I would like to share before I would like to conclude my speech. You have been successful in your career, but you need to be successful in your life. Number one, you need to set goals in your life. When you do a goal setting is very important, even for a career, even for your life. You need to sit down with your parents, maybe your brother, your sister, your good friend, decide whether you want to get into practice, whether you want to get into industry, whether you want to get married now, whether you want to get married later, whether you want to go abroad, whether you want to be in Chandigarh. All these are very basic fundamental decisions. But yes, you need to set your goals short term, long term. And this is possible if you get into an active discussion. Don't think that, yes, I am a chartered accountant, I don't need to consult. And no, don't have that attitude. You get into a consultative mode, and by consultation, you would be benefited. That's the first thing which I would like to recommend. Number two is uphold your character. Your character is very important. Friends, the moment you get into a company, the moment you get a job, your CA degree is kept aside. But what they see is your character. It is absolutely essential for you to uphold your character. Because friends, if you do not uphold your character, people in your company will look down upon you. People in the society would look down upon you. It is absolutely essential for you to keep in mind 24/7. You need to see that you uphold your character. Respecting your elders. When I talk about respecting your elders in the workplace, yes, you might have a boss who is not as smart as you, who is not as intelligent as you, but yes, you need to respect him because he's been much senior to you, he's more experienced than you. Many a times what I see in the young generation is that they're very brash. They care a damn for the boss. I think that approach is not good. You need to respect your elders. Only then you'll be able to come up in your career. Think beyond Chandigarh. If you want to be successful, just being in Chandigarh would not help. You should think beyond Chandigarh. Maybe you can go to Delhi for a career. Maybe you can go to Bangalore. Maybe you want to go to Australia. Australia is a happening place. Singapore is a happening place. Gulf is where plenty of opportunities are there for all of you. We have launched global career e-kits that will give you country-specific information about what is happening in each of these countries. You should download these kits and find out what is happening. 3 times the package in Australia. Pension and banking sector is looking at CAs in Australia. The other day we were speaking to the chairman of the Dubai chapter. He was telling me, sir, the company is looking at 25 CAs. The package is 3 times that of India. So what I'm trying to say is that you should be smart enough to see what all is available that will help you to leverage on the global opportunities. So think beyond Chandigarh is what I would like to say. Number 5, be innovative. Innovation is the buzzword today. Today you find a lot of investments coming into small IT startups. I come from a city like Bangalore. Bangalore is the hub for startups in the country. You have a group of 4 promoters coming together. They have an excellent idea, and you have an investor coming to them after 4 years, investing a lot of money on their project. That is innovation. Innovation is something that will make you click in the profession. If you are innovative, if you are smart, you can quickly go up the ladder. Number 6, have a role model to emulate. Yes, you should always emulate a role model. He need not be a chartered accountant. He might be a relative of yours. He might be your uncle. He might be a good friend of yours. Try to emulate him. If you find that he has been successful in life, you go up to him, sit down and tell me, boss, please tell me how is it you have been successful. Give me some good thoughts. We always hesitate. Whenever you come across any successful person, make it a habit to sit down with him if you get an opportunity and try to find out, pick up 1 or 2 good qualities of him that make you successful. Then number 7, friends, be humble in life. If you're humble in life, I can tell you'll be very successful. And I personally believe, and I practice this, that more the humble you are, more successful you are. And everyone likes you, will love you. And as Sanjay Agarwal said, if you're not there in office for a day, everyone will feel uncomfortable without you. So you need to be good, you need to be humble to be successful in life. Work hard, be committed, be passionate. These things you have followed in your CA exam. You have worked hard. You have been passionately pursuing the CA course, and you had a high degree of commitment. These 3 qualities has to continue for the rest of your life. You can't stop. This morning we got up at 5 in the morning because we had a commitment to come to Chandigarh to give away the credentials. So you need to work hard, whether it's the president of the institute, whether it is an ordinary member, whether you are a citizen in the country, you have to work hard to be successful. Number 9, be good to others. Being good to others gives you a lot of rich dividends. The other guy might be nasty, don't bother, but you be good to him. And if you are good to him, I can tell you, you will have more smiles around you. And be positive. Being positive helps you to create a positive energy around you. And finally, friends, what is important is that be useful to society. Today, what would happen is, as a chartered accountant, you'll be well connected. You might be in a company where you have a lot of contact. You might be in practice where you know a lot of people. So in the society, you will be looked upon a person who could be a person who can influence a lot of people. And that scenario, when someone comes to you for help, you should ensure that you try to help them. So you should be useful to society, because when we are chartered accountants, a lot of people approach you. Can you please put in a word here? Can you please put in a word there? Can you help my son to get into this company? If at all it is possible for you to help him, don't bother. Without any expectation, go that extra mile and help you. That gives you a lot of satisfaction. Even money doesn't give you that so much of satisfaction. These are some of the fundamental basic things which I thought which all of you should practice in your life to be successful. I can only say wish you good luck. As the president of the institute, I feel so happy to see such a colorful audience here, all our young members. I'm sure each one of you will do well. And with these closing statements, I sign off by congratulating you once again. And I'm sure you'll cherish the moments of this convocation for a very long time to come. I'm on Facebook. I'm also on Twitter. So I'm sure you'll be posting all these photographs once we start giving the credentials on your Facebook page, so that we'll get to know how happy you are. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, our Honorable President C.K. Raghuji, for giving the deliberation and the future of our professions and valuable guidance and sportive attitude on behalf of Central Council member to our new professional colleagues, sir.